You know, some things you can't get out of you. Like that saying, you can take the boy out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the boy. That's like my town, y'all. Started in the projects, y'all. Talking about the old and the new. So many people from so many different places. That's why the city's so cool. Oh, talking about Pontiac, yeah. So glad to be from this time. Talking about Pontiac, just a little city.
Welcome to the midday. Welcome to the midday. Talking about Pontiac, we got some stuff to talk about. I'll give you the link. If you want to come on. It ain't morning. It is afternoon. See, talking about Pontiac. We're gonna go ahead and share this out to a couple of folks, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got none other than Ronnie McNair talking about Pontiac. This is the theme song for the last 2 days. I'm going to go ahead and put the share in real quick as we listen. I'm going to open up the phone lines you guys can call. And I'm just keeping the promise. I said I was going to come on and I was going to change the name, but I'm going to do all that. But the consistency has to be built first. So, yeah. Hey, I'm going to get a moderator to block you like Pharaoh do.
There was a time my grandfather told me you could get anything in the world on the corner of Western and Bagley Street. Club 88, where Jackie Wilson used to come and sing. Round the corner, the Big Six, shoot them dice and get your kicks. Coolest store, Miss Ann's across the street. Right up the block, y'all, the Roaches need room, a good place to eat. Round the way on Branch, Miss Williams hot dog stand. Round the corner on Orton, Bucket Gay, y'all, was a main man in Pontiac. So glad that I'm from this town. Talking about Pontiac. Oh, just a little city.
All right. Welcome. What's going on, everybody? I am just coming in. I didn't come on early this morning like I said I was going to do, but I said, you know what? I'm going to keep the commitment to myself and come on. And I was like, you know what? Let me test the vertical out a little bit. So anybody that want to call in, welcome to Pontiac WYAC. And today, real quickly, for the evening segment, because we're not going to stay too long, let me put the phone line up immediately. We got 17 viewers already. This is what I'm liking. So let me go and put the phone number up. Bam. I'm on this little screen and I can't barely see it. 248-905-1128, 248-905-1128. Please call in if you're feeling like you want to go ahead and call and say something. You can. So we got a couple things going on in the city of Pontiac for this week. And so I want to highlight a couple of those things today. I'm going to go to their Facebook page and we're going to do some sharing. Also, there were some things, let me see here. What do you do exactly? Me? I am a production or a producing engineer, basically. What's up, E-Dub on Facebook? I have my own content studio located in Bloomfield, Michigan. I have basically a production company, and I contract with city, government, school districts, federal, just regional around in Michigan, Metro Detroit area, and I've been doing that roughly for the last 10 years. 7 years I haven't had a quote-unquote punch-in job. So basically, this is what I've been doing, you know what I mean, for the last whatever. And I help churches. I help set up they technical things for their services and stuff like that. So that's what I do. And I Soda Ribery. But please subscribe over there in YouTube land. Please subscribe because I'm becoming daily. What's up, E-Dub, my brother? Brother, what's happening? Hey, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just came back. Hey, E, bro, I ain't got to the point where I'm cycling, dog. I done call myself doing a daily workout. Now, I ain't out here, I ain't lifting, and I ain't, I'm doing a whole bunch, but I get up every morning, bro. I get out and I go cycling in the morning, early as possible. Go through the mill dam, go through maybe if I can push it to downtown or whatever, shoot on back to the crib. You know what I mean? Just to get that cardiovascular going on, you know what I mean? So I'll be just trying to be doing that. What up, Dayton? What up, dog? What up, dog? Hey, man, we might have to open the phone lines up in this joint. We got Digger up in this mug. What up, dog? Hey, bro, would you say you want to, yeah, dog, I don't know. Hey, E, man, and when I go cycling, bro, it make my day better. It give my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Me and my cousin Martell, he did it with me a couple times. It helped him. You know what I mean? We kick it, you know what I mean? Roll, get the little exercise, fresh air. And then, boom, we hit our day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit you up. If anybody would like to call Pontiac WYAC, hit me up, 248-905-1128. We hear Rodney McNair in the background. Hey, you who remember Gabby's store? Hey, my pops used to talk about Gabby's. I didn't really hit Gabby's, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, so basically I'm just coming on, just doing my daily routine. I was like, man, we're gonna go ahead and hit a little bit of news that's probably going on around Pontiac. But what they got is also the Music in the Park is coming up on Thursday at 6:00. At 6:00 at 7 to 9 at Murphy Park this Thursday. And then the next one is going to be at the Mill Dam, which is going to be the last one of the season. It's going to be the last one of the season. It's going to be capping off at the Mill Dam. And, man, they done had some real good ones. You know what I mean? Hey, E, by the way, man, I got the cheat code with the bikes, bro. The cheat code is that it's an electric bike. So I ain't, like, I ain't pedaling and moving around like with the like we was when we was kids. This got pedal assist. So as you riding, you know what I mean? As you pedaling, the motor kick in, you know what I mean? So like your inclines and your hills and all that type of stuff, it kind of help you, you know what I mean? So, hey, bro, I don't call it cheating. I just call it helping out. You know what I'm saying? We all need a little help. You know what I mean? No, for real, dog, that's the only way. I ain't gonna say that's the only way I could do it, but it help you. It's a low impact workout. You know what I'm saying? It's a low impact. You don't get all tired, sweaty, whatever. Unless that's what you really want to do, you could turn the motor off. But I ain't really trying to do that. I'm just trying to get some cardio, get some fresh air, roll for like maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes. I say 30 minutes at least, hour and a half tops. That's what I really done. You know what I mean? And do that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we gonna look at what's been going on in the city of Pontiac, which has been a lot of good things, you know what I mean? We talk about, and like I say, we highlight and we talk about the problems a lot. We understand that there's a lot of problems. There's plenty of problems to go around. But you know what I mean? Let's sometime just talk about the good things. So let me go ahead and try to pull something up for you guys. And let's try to pull that up. So we're gonna pull up some things on the we're gonna pull something up on the Pontiac scene. Let's let me pull that over here. And I'm gonna pull some Pontiac stuff up on the screen. All right. So let's transition. Bam. Boom. So this week, man. This week, let me before I get on here and talking about this, let me see here. All right. So I don't know if you guys can particularly see here. I probably should make this a little bit bigger. Let me go back to that. Boom. But we're gonna keep it like that. Oh well. All right. So this weekend, basically over the last week, I had this prepared for you better next time, okay, fellas and fellettes. Over the weekend, I know a lot of you didn't know, or last week also, there has been a, let me turn this down just a tad bit. The delegation from Japan has been here, from Kusatsu Shiga, Japan. I got a chance to meet with these people, got an opportunity to be in their company as they toured with delegation or host around the city of Pontiac and toured and went around. Very pleasant people. Those monuments that you see were donated from the city from Japan. Let me see here. From the Kusatsu. So basically, Kusatsu is the sister city. And let me see, we got Randy Carter, Rep Carter was there, Mayor Tim Grimel, and they went to M1 concourse, and I was there helping film, and they were at not only the concourse, they went to United Wholesale. And man, I got a chance to tour. This is the first time I actually toured the concourse, man. I mean, 100%, not 100%, but a lot. You know, was able to kind of go through and see how they expanded and did their thing with that. But people, they had a great time. Then they went to lunch and just toured things in Pontiac and around Pontiac. And it was a good thing. It was a good thing. Tim Grimel, Mayor Tim Grimel was receiving basically a gift from, the sister city. And we were out there for a little bit. Had a good time. And it's great just to see different cultures, be a part of hanging out with different people and seeing different people and then seeing stuff. And, even though United Wholesale is in Pontiac, a lot of people don't get a chance to kind of go in it if you don't work there and understand man, they invested a whole bunch of bread, a whole bunch of money, whole bunch of opportunity, and then went into but M1 and able to see up in there, you know what I mean? So that was a great thing to be a part of and see. What do we got coming up? There we go. What I was telling y'all a little bit earlier, if you missed any of these, you missed a treat. But I'm going to tell you, a couple of these was really off the hook. A couple of these was really, really, really off the hook that I say y'all should have made, for real. Priscilla Price, oh man, she lit it up June 22nd. She lit it up. But all of these were pretty good. All of them was pretty good. This year was actually very exceptional, and it was better than last year. But like I said, you got two left. You have two left. You have this Thursday, in the next couple of days, you got the Evening Star at Murphy Park, and then right immediately after, you have the Mill Dam, or Boudette. I don't call it Boudette, I call it the Mill Dam, September 4th. And from my understanding, it's supposed to be Alexander Zonjic supposed to be there. And he gonna do good. He gonna do real good. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about a couple of things here. Let's go ahead and take this off the screen, stop the sharing, and boom. And there we go. Boom. So another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I might bring this evening, but I might prepare a show tomorrow morning for real. This might be an evening show, but I really want to talk about, violence. You know what I'm saying? I want to highlight the good in city and in Pontiac, but also I want to talk about solutions. So I want to have talk about a series on violence. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of different organizations within City of Pontiac that are trying to pull their part, and they're doing their part. With resources, not resources, but tangible resources that they can try to help, curb violence and things like that. But there's still a lot of work to be done. But one of the things that I really want to talk about is, like, what are some real hard knocks solutions? You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, we see what's going on in D.C., what's happening what's happening in Detroit. We hear it every day. We hearing about some crazy type of things with violence, and how the violence is getting worse and worse and worse, and what to look out for. You know what I mean? So I think I want to talk about, or bring a series talking about violence, citywide, some real talk about it, because we see what's happening as far as, like, some, federal troops or, the National Guard has been put, and they are looking to go to different cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, and, D.C. look like it didn't actually benefited. Actually, the people of D.C. actually say that they like it and they wanted it. They're not talking to the right people as far as, the news. So it's like it's a one-sided. The mainstream news is talking to people that's saying, hey, we don't need this and we don't need that. But they're not talking to the people that's really in the hoods, the people that's really in the neighborhoods that's being affected by it. Because let it be plain and let it be known, the majority of our problems in the inner city is the violence that we put amongst ourselves, black on black crime. It's messed up, but we looking at it and we see somebody that look just like us. He's more liable or apt to hurt us than hurt another nationality. And I'm not for hurting this nationality, that nationality. But if you see another black man, just because how it is, if a crime is going to be committed, it's going to be committed against another black man or black woman. So, it's really a lot of self-hatred, and that's why we attack ourselves. But we're afraid to attack somebody else, and I'm not advocating that. But a lot of the problem is the black on black crime, and this is what's happening in all these major cities, for real. The real violent crime. You look at Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Dallas, Miami, and then the offsets, Little Rock, Arkansas, Compton, all the cities outside of the big cities. Flint, Saginaw, is the majority of the gun violence crime is, where we're doing it to ourselves. So I would like to talk about that, include the conversation for Pontiac, and what's the real solution? What's the real solutions? I mean, yeah, we can have forums and we can talk but for real, like, we've been doing this for years. And as we're seeing, like, I don't think marching and things don't work. I think those types of things bring awareness, but you got to have some concrete a deterrence in order to stop certain things. So you know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. Talk about that. But I wanted to fulfill the promise to myself and come on today, just even if it was just for a little bit. And, because if you create a habit, then a habit can be formed and you can be able to go ahead and just do it effortlessly. So I want to be able to come every day, even if it's for 15, 20 minutes at a time in spurts. But we might be coming on this, not this evening, tomorrow evening, and then we're going to come back with tomorrow morning. We're going to come tomorrow morning, and we may do tomorrow evening also. I got a conversation I got to get at my homeboy. He just hollered at me. I think he's ready to do an interview, and I think you all know him, far as on the Facebook side. And get in contact with him, see when if he's available, and we can kind of kick it and talk about, what he's doing around in the city of Pontiac. But like I said, I just wanted to come today, talk for a moment, and go from there. I want y'all to have a blessed of the day. Keep God first, family second, and you third, and in that order. You should never be made last, because the last is always made first. One love. Peace.
Ain't enough room on this record to mention all